Okay, just still focus. Attributes of God.
Yeah.
What are the attributes of God? Precepts, concepts. It's who God is. I told a story one time that I told the Lord that I didn't know if I loved Him or not because I never met Him. So the Lord began to show me for the next couple of weeks all the good things of Him. His laws, His 10 Commandments are some of the attributes of God. As a matter of fact, the 10 Commandments are all that the attributes of God are based on. And everything else comes out from that. When the Lord put the earth together, He designed it so that the attributes of God, when they were followed, that it would be a plus to everyone that lives here. And when they don't, it would be a curse to everyone that lived here. And that's why the Bible says everyone that forgets about God is turned into destruction. You know, like a lot of people think we should be preserving the trees. Well, the people that don't preserve the trees is the ones who gets money in their eye rather than the attributes of God. And attributes is like love. How can you teach somebody to love? How can you teach someone else to care about something that's important? How can you teach somebody how to put somebody else's need before their own? All these things are attributes that are spelled out in the 10 Commandments. Honor your father and your mother, meaning where we came from, honor and respect that. When somebody else does something for you, respect that. You know, one of the things that the terrorists do is that if somebody does something for you, they say that's a weakness in that person. But the Bible says that's an honor in that person. So is the attributes of a good servant. The Bible says that, or talks about, he that is greatest of all is servant of all. That's another of the attributes of God. Because when you serve somebody, you're growing and becoming more important. Well, Jesus went out into the desert and He fasted 40 days. And the Bible said when He came back, it says His fame went out. Well, He didn't go out there for Himself. He didn't go out there for to bring any kind of importance to a special type of religion, but He went out there to please the Father. Now I know that Christianity is a certain type of religion, but truthfully, it's not a religion like any other religion that you know, because it holds one perfect being at the top, and everything that is flows down from God. God supplied the air that we breathe. He supplied the food that we eat. He supplies the water that we drink. If the Lord just cut off His part of it, this earth would not last 6 months. The earth would be totally destroyed within a 6-month period if God just cut off any one of those 3 things. Man couldn't survive without that. So giving is an attribute of God. Teaches. Everybody's not equipped to give. A lot of people feel good when they have given and seen that they make somebody else feel good. Even the worst kind of person can do that. But somebody that continuously gives, it's a nature to give. It's into their nature, and it's a regular thing that you give all the time with. You know, that's one thing I'm trying to do is give to certain charities on a regular basis. I don't have to give a whole lot, but give, because that's a godly attribute to give in such a manner. So the Lord taught us to give our tithes and offerings, because in doing that we give in a godly manner every day, every week. We have laid out those attributes of God, fashioning ourselves and showing other people and lifting. When you give, man, you're talking about lifting others up. You know, that really helps out when you do it on a regular basis. More, if you give $10 a week all of your life, and a man giving a $1 million one-time shot, you could actually get more accomplished by giving the 10 than the man that gave the million, because that million's going to be gone quickly. You know, when you got an abundance oversupply, there's a lot of waste in an abundance oversupply. So, but when you give $10, it's always there. It takes the time to fashion it into the place where it needs to do the most work. So the fellow that's given the 10 faithfully is doing the greater job. I kind of leery about people. Well, when I win the lottery, man, hey, man, you know, that type of thing. That's not an attribute of God. Yeah, it's good to give, but listen, if you want to really help somebody, help them get into the place where they can give. That's the kind of thing that God would want us to do, building the attributes of people around us in a godly fashion. Okay. All right. God bless. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Another great message right here on the Cross in the Middle Ministry.